Welcome back to Adyen Developers YouTube channel, where we help make your development process and integration with Adyen easier and more efficient. This video will describe using Postman Flow to visualize basic API workflow. Postman Flow is a visual API workflow editor. It enables the creation of custom workflows by chaining API requests, managing data between steps, and supporting various outputs from Markdown to advanced charts and reporting. We provide and maintain several flows in the Adyen Dev Postman workspace, such as the Giving Flow, Webbook Create Flow, Adyen for Platform Flow, and in-person payment flow. You can easily set up the environment, choose the desired flow, and run it with your API key. The Adyen Dev Flow workspace includes several essential resources. One of them is the Flows environment. Adyen Dev Flows environment is a template with all necessary variables for executing the flow. We have the Postman collections. The flow space has a collection encompassing all flows requests. Thirdly, we have visual representations of the workflow, which makes them easy to understand and modify. Now, let's see flows in action. For this demo, let's use the Adyen Giving flow. We are going to perform a donation using the Adyen Giving feature. This feature allows shoppers to donate to a charity during or after checkout. In this flow, a donation request is sent after a payment request is processed. Before you begin, you need to activate the donation token in the Adyen customer area. This option may not be activated by default for your merchant account. To do this, log into the Adyen customer area and navigate to the account settings of your merchant account. Activate donation token for online donations. Next, fork the environment template. On the Adyen Dev Postman workspace homepage, navigate to Flows and select the Giving flow. Just like a Postman collection, the flow requires API credentials to run. Click on Environment in the Workspace menu and create a fork of the predefined environment template for your workspace. Give it any label. Select the workspace and create. Update the environment template with your merchant account and paste your API key. Click the Save icon. Next, create a fork of the Adyen Giving flow. Give it a label, select Workspace, and create. This flow allows you to define key variables such as the purchase amount, donation, base URL, and API credentials. To use the previously saved environment, click the Environment Not Found warning and select Adyen Flows. Click Update All to update all similar request blocks using this request. A default amount and donation are set, but you can modify these values as well. Now that you have your flow space set, click Run. You can see a visual representation of the API workflow. It shows all the steps involved in a basic Adyen Giving workflow. Using the created environment variables, a post request is sent to make a donation if the payment request returns a 200 status. Otherwise, it fails and breaks the flow. The output block uses the output widget to summarize the workflow in a Markdown format. Zoom in to inspect the underlying Postman request for each flow, including JSON payloads, headers, and variables. You can also modify existing requests or add new steps to tailor them to your needs. While Postman flows offer great functionality, it is essential to be aware of some limitations. Unlike Postman collections, there is currently no JSON schema for Postman flows. Manual creation and maintenance are required. Also, syncing your flows with updates or new versions is not possible at the moment. Now, let's see a quick recap. With Postman flows, You can learn through the visual representation that clarifies the steps involved in a workflow that requires multiple API calls. You can zoom in to inspect the underlying Postman request for each step. You can also execute the workflow using your API key for testing purposes. The flow offers flexibility to modify existing requests or add new steps to tailor them to your needs. Suggestions and new flow ideas are welcome. Check out other Adyen Postman flows use cases and let us know how to improve the workflow and make payment flow testing easier by creating an issue on GitHub. All links will be added to the description below. Thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more awesome developer tools and tips. Happy testing!